Hi, I'm Melissa. I am the marketing manager here at Conduit Digital, and today we're going to talk about producing a podcast for your agency. Number one, book your guest. If you are the host and looking for guests, I strongly suggest LinkedIn. We use Calendly to book our events. I recommend setting up your calendar very cleanly to make sure that you have dates and times that your hosts and production team are available. Step two would be to get yourself nice and organized. I recommend setting up any tasks for your podcast in a project management software. We use Teamwork. Once you set up those task reminders, they keep you moving along and making sure you're not missing any communication deadlines. And of course, you can use the program to assign tasks to team members like your web designer, your social media manager, your video producer, etc., etc. Step three is communicate with your guest. I recommend creating an email document that includes all the copy for the emails you intend to send. We send a thank you for saying yes, 1 week pre-air date email, and then a day of reminder email. And in these, we include all the information our guests need to have a successful show with us. Finally, step four, set up your hosts for success. I create an interview one sheet. I take this information from Calendly and I go through their social media, especially their LinkedIn, their business website, and any other online information I can find to create a nice one sheet for our hosts that gives a good overview of who they're talking to and what they're talking about.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the video producer here at Conduit Digital. Today, we are going to talk about production for a podcast. Before your shoot, get your studio space ready. We have everything coming from an HP Z2 workstation. From there, we use a Sony a7S II connected to an Elgato cam link. Then, our audio is connected through an M Audio Air mixer. And lastly, most importantly, the mic we'll be using is a Shure SM7B. You'll need a separate device to control everything through. On your device, open up Chrome and go to your podcast software of choice. Right now, we are using Riverside.fm. Go into your studio within the software and set yourself up as the host. Use a pair of noise-canceling headphones, select Using Headphones, and join Studio. Once inside, a link will be available that you can send to hosts and guests. Open the link on the guest and host computers, select whether the hosts and guests are using headphones, and join the studio. Back on the control device, we will get a notification that a guest is waiting to enter. Accept when you're ready to let them in. Great, now you're ready to record. From here, I can record, speak to hosts and guests, take notes, adjust levels, and more. Most podcast software uploads video and audio files separately and locally, so you get the highest quality. Next week, we will finish up this podcast series and show you post-production.
Hey there, I'm Cindy. I'm the graphic designer here at Conduit Digital. Here's the final step in producing a podcast, post-production. The first step is creating all the assets in Canva that will be used across social, video, and audio platforms. After exporting all graphic assets as a PNG format, I will store them in our shared Google Drive for use by our social media specialist and Matt, our video producer. Speaking of Matt, next up is editing. Matt's first step is creating an Adobe Premiere project where he brings in all the footage from Riverside. His next step is creating sequences for the main episode, a trailer for the episode, and many other assets that we use on social media. Once everything is completed, he exports the assets using Adobe Media Encoder. As I mentioned before, all creative assets such as graphic and videos are stored in a shared folder on Google Drive. This way, our marketing team has 24/7 online access. Let's open up YouTube. It is now time to upload our main episode as a YouTube video. And then it gets uploaded through BustPrep to all our audio platform, which includes Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And that's that. You now know how to produce a podcast from start to finish. Like and subscribe to Conduit Digital for more videos like this. See ya!